Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, let's actually get straight into silver and gold, bit of a short-term technical analysis. And so one thing that people who watch my videos make this very they don't really understand the differences between short-term and long-term. Okay, so long-term, I'm actually a long-term investor of gold and silver. I have positions in that and mining stocks and so on and so forth. But that's the long-term view. Okay, so I'm a long-term investor in that. But the short-term, we can have swings. All right. So if I say short-term looks bearish, but long-term I'm bullish, well, long-term means over the next 5 years. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen, but the thing is, on a short-term technical analysis basis, we can see what's going on. So let's have a look here. What's going on when it comes to the gold price? So the gold price, firstly, what's happening here with gold is we can see how that there's actually been a lot of support where we are right now. And this trend, see this support line that we got back here, that's around about the sort of the 1766 level. We've had a lot of support that we actually had a little bit of a sort of a double dip here. You can see like a little bit of a false breakout to the downside, and then now we've rallied back to the upside. So we are holding here quite strongly where we are right now, but it's not looking too good for the bulls. And the reason why I say that is even though we're definitely at these longer term levels of support, all right? So we have this support level here, and if I actually go back to my weekly chart, you can see how there's actually a few different trend lines that I've got here. This purple line is also just like a bit of a channel that's happening. Here's support through here, and here's support through here. Right, and then we have resistance, support, and now we have a lot of support through there. So that 1750 is definitely a lot of support. What's happening in gold right now, and then also we have this very long-term trend line as well too. Here, find support, and then we have this support through here as well too. So there's there's three areas, there's three levels of support, major level of support coming through. So that's where it's actually a bit difficult. We got a bit of a drop down last week, and that we're looking at the weekly chart now. If we go back to the daily chart, we actually got a bit of a drop down last week, and now we're going sideways. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see these lows here broken. We don't want to see that. And the reason why is because if that happens, we're probably going to end up back down here around the 1600 level. If we start to fall through here, then especially this blue line here, if we start to fall past here, then we're probably likely to see a bit of a free fall back down to there. And now you can see if I take everything off the screen here and I bring up my moving averages for a minute, let me actually just bring up the where is that one? Come on now, where are you? All right, you know what, let's just do this here. So let's just duplicate that for a minute. All right, cool. And let me just remove the 52. So I just want to bring up the one moving average here for you a minute. And let me just blow this up. So as you can see, look what's happening through here. So if I bring up the last sort of 6 months worth of charts through here, you can see we had a bit of a move down, and now we're just going sideways. That's actually a pretty weak sign. I'm not saying it's definitely going to follow through, but it's actually a bit of a weak sign. And for short term anyway, we don't want to see it start to close below this 1760. If it does, then we have this next major support level, which is down through here around that 1680 level. Just below 1700, which is probably where the market's likely to go to if we do hold here and break down. Because if you look at the last two legs on gold had and this is like, if you look at the buyers and sellers legs, and sometimes you can see a really good clear who's winning out of one side, right? So if you have a strong move up, that's a big strong buying leg, and then you have a bit of a sort of a sideways movement. You can see how we've had this strong buying, and then sort of the sellers couldn't really knock it down. So out of these teams here, you can see how the buyers are winning. Same thing through here, right? We had a strong move down. The sellers are strong, but the buyers are having a hard time bringing it back up. So you can see when you're looking at the teams here, the buying team is so much stronger than, the selling team is so much stronger than the buying team. I hope you can see what I'm trying to say there when it comes to legs. So looking at that, It doesn't mean we're definitely going to drop down, but it does say is that if the buyers can't start to really scoop this back up, if we start to roll back over and break below 1760, we're probably going to end up back down towards the 1680. Now, once again, guys, I must repeat myself, is that short term, we can get this movement, all right? But long term, it means like over the next, you know, it may even start now. You know what I mean? Like when I say the long term, we may even start to get something like that right now, and we start to move up. All right. So that's actually just a bit of a short term technical analysis when it comes to gold through there. Now let's go have a look at silver as well. So this is silver, and as you can see, the exact same thing that's happening with silver. We don't want to see this. We can see we had a move up, and now look at this here, strong move down. So we had this strong move down through here, and now we're just going sideways through here. That's actually a pretty weak sign, and we've got the moving average, strong moving average coming down. That's actually a pretty short-term weak signal, because we got, once again, we have this strong selling leg. So sellers are strong, buyers are having a hard time through here, and we've got momentum, which is the moving average, strongly pointing down. If we break below these levels here, then we could end up back in, if we break that sort of 25.50 level, we could end up back down towards the $24 level in silver. So silver's actually not looking too good. And if we do like start to do that, there's a much bigger picture happening with silver as well too. And that is, we're in a triangle pattern here. Now this is an ascending triangle pattern. What we want to see is not what we're seeing here right now in silver, right? And what I mean by that is we want to see this hold and rally back up and then do something like this and then break out. We're not getting that. Just because it's an ascending triangle pattern doesn't mean we're going to definitely break out. So if we start to get something like that, whether it's a breakout out of this pattern, we could be getting maybe even a bit of a free fall back down towards the 22 level, and just looking at this here. So that's just what the market's telling me, guys. You know, it's again, I'm long-term bullish, but that's just what I see moving forward with gold and silver there. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go do that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.